Welcome back to Shadowrun, Darkness Rising. I'm your host, DM Vince. And last time, the guys had followed the lead to the dock warehouse area where they were going to find out what Smokey Joe was up to, but they added a new party member to the group. A common ally that's trying to get the Veil off the street. After speaking to him for a little while and getting to know him, they figured out he'd be a good ally, so he joined the group and joined them down to the docks. Once they got down to the docks, they had scoped out the area and noticed there was a woman and there was a dapper-dressed gentleman there as well, standing outside. They were very suspicious. The new person, named Smoothy, had decided to sneak around the building and get inside the building, and then the guys noticed that Smokey Joe showed up, and they went inside the building. They snuck inside the building and planned their attack as they attacked them in their meeting, but the dapper gentleman had got away. They had subdued the rest of the group, and that's where we kind of left off there.
I'm gonna look over at Stone Hands. I say, "Hey, do you mind if I take a look at that trench coat?"
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna feel it first. I'm gonna feel it to see if there's any bulges or anything like that. Maybe possible tracking devices.
No, there's no tracking devices, but it is a very, very high quality material.
Mm-hmm. I look over at Stone Hands. I said, "Look," and I kind of hold up my machine gun. Do you mind if I go ahead and acquire this nice piece of outerwear? You know, especially since I got a big ass gun that I need to kind of hide out on the street.
I'm okay with that.
I appreciate it. So I go ahead, put on the coat, and then I kind of fit the machine gun under my trench coat to see, make sure I can kind of hide it pretty well. And after a satisfactory examination, I just kind of stand back and watch what the other two do.
So I'm not hearing back from Maya, the cop lady.
No, she doesn't respond back.
You heard from the cop yet?
Nope.
Well, what do we do with these guys then?
You know what we could do? We could just drop them off in front of the station.
I mean,
I was thinking that, or we make an anonymous call and see if the cops, when the cops show up, kind of keep an eye out on things and then fade away.
Or here's a suggestion, and I kind of point the machine gun at them. We could just take them off the board permanently.
Oh,
yeah, but that doesn't get us any closer to the goal we're trying to get to, which is where it's being distributed from and where it's being made.
Yeah, you just wasted.
I mean, obviously, this is a distribution point, but go ahead, Doc.
No, I was just saying you used to be wasting bullets. These guys, they get back in the streets, and they don't even know who we are. They figure it's a drug deal gone bad, and they might actually start beef with these companies.
But I want to point out something, man. Especially this chick right here, how long do you think she's actually going to be in jail?
Oh, not long, man. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a beacon going off right now on her person saying that she was attacked.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna put my mask back on, and I'm like, hey, everybody, put their mask back on. I think it's time to do some interrogation.
I never took mine off. You might want to check her for trackers.
Check her for what?
Trackers.
Yeah. I'm gonna fill her up in a professional manner. In a professional manner.
Stopping, right over her butt.
Well, no, seriously, because it's like they will hide things in places like that because they assume that you're not going to check. But I'll check.
No, there is no trackers on her whatsoever.
Okay. All right.
Having a tracker.
All right. So I'm gonna kind of lift her up since she's a girl, probably lighter than So I'll pick her up and I'll try to put her in a chair.
Yeah, you do. She's probably about 130 pounds, if that.
Okay. All right.
Why don't you hack her phone, dude?
Good idea. So I'll take her phone out. Is there a way to hack it? Like, can I just plug in?
I mean, you could probably just push the button and use her face or her fingerprint because you have the person right there.
Oh, that is true. All right. So I will do that. I'll turn it on. And is it what kind of identifier? Is it a fingerprint or face?
It looks like a retina scan.
All right. So I hold her eye open and I put the camera up to her eye.
Yeah, it unlocks. You hear the click.
Hey, what does she look like under the mask?
Oh, yeah. Let's take it off.
So let me get what she looks like under the mask.
almost forgot about that. I was like, wait a minute, she was wearing a mask. We got to figure out what she looks like.
She's gonna look like that chick from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Melina.
Yeah, all messed up looking, huge teeth.
What is she, British?
Hey, dentistry has come a long way in Britain. Okay,
It's as close as I can get with the AI thing. So
sure.
that's her phone. So it's just pretty much the same thing.
Actually,
Yeah.
she's kind of elven looking in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Very
cheekbones.
skinny Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Cheekbones and everything
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, you see her full
All right.
face and everything.
All right, so I'll start going through her messages, her emails, things of that nature.
You can see basically the phone. The emails seem to be. I shouldn't say emails. The text messages seem to be kind of friendly ones, talking to people. Nobody that stands out, and it doesn't look like a professional phone. It looks like a personal phone because there's no work email or anything on it, no meetings on it or anything like that.
I check her photos.
Okay, you could see like family, dog. You see she has some kids. She has a husband, well, a boyfriend at least, or someone that's important in her life.
Hmm.
A significant other.
Yes, an SO.
Check her contacts for these names, and he gives Smoothy the list of names he found on the computer.
All right, I will go ahead and cross-reference.
Yeah, there's none of those names appear.
She's on the list, though.
Yeah, her name's on that list. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What is social media like in Shadowrun? Is there a social media thing?
Nah, there's no real social media, and they don't bother with that stuff.
Shadow
Okay.
Twitter.
Shadow X.
There you go. What I
you
will
said
do,
X does exist.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay, then X does
Yeah.
exist. Okay.
Okay. So what I will do though, I will transfer a lot of her family photos, her kids' photos, and stuff like that over to my phone.
All right. You do that.
And I also try to discern her actual physical address.
You do see it listed in there.
Okay. So I'm going to get all that information, put it in my phone, and then I will, and I'll look at the others. Do you guys want to do anything else with the phone? Because I'm going to lock it. I'm going to put it back in her pocket.
No, I don't got nothing.
Okay. Then I'm going to wipe the phone down to wipe off any possible fingerprints.
Okay.
And then I will slide the phone back into her pocket.
Done.
Well, we can make sure they're all tied up, and we can do some interrogation when they wake up. But we want to. Our options are do it here, or try to find a way to transport her and Smokey Joe to somewhere else we can talk to them.
She starts.
You know what?
Moaning. She starts moaning and waking up. She's like, "Oh, my head."
Shit. Because I was just about to say, I think we should move this operation someplace else, but I don't think we have time anymore.
And then you hear Smokey Joe talking. What the? What? I can't move my arms.
I go over there and I smack him in the face with the butt of my pistol.
Owie!
He's like, what the? Oh. And he passes out.
That's probably not a bad thing.
He's got a glass jaw.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a drug dealer, so.
No, and I hope our friend here. I hope she saw me do that.
She's like, "What are you doing? Why am I tied up?"
So I'm like, we ask the questions around here.
What do you want?
Answers.
Okay.
You making this crap?
Well, I have to.
I point the gun in her face. I say, you know what? You killed 5 of my #1 fans.
She says, "I'm sorry
And
about that."
I don't think I can let that stand.
He's like, "I'm just following orders. He has my child."
Who has your child?
Resnick, the other guy that
Resnick.
we see her. She's looking around for him.
Well, we don't have Resnick.
Who is Resnick?
Victor Resnick. He's the guy that's forcing us to make the drug. He brought it to the company and we didn't want to use it. And then he kidnapped my son and said that we had to push it forward and move it. Who does #2 work for? Stop it, Geoff.
So what I see here is an opportunity, a little deal making, if you catch my meaning. So look, this Resnick guy has your son.
Victor Resnick.
We want Victor Resnick. We want to get Vale off the street. If we rescue your son, does this Resnick guy have anything else over you?
No, he just has my son. That's it. And I think that's enough.
And there we go. And if we can get your son back, that means you don't have to make this junk.
I don't like making this junk. This was an experimental drug that the military started that failed, that he picked up. Somehow he got the formula.
I kind of look at the others like,
Yeah.
We can't see
I
your
said, what
face.
no, but but I'm looking at you two with my eyebrows raised, like opportunity.
Dr. Lou cocks his head. What?
I look back at her. I say, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the money and the guns and all that, all the rest of this shit. We're gonna destroy those drugs, but then we're gonna do you a fave, and we're gonna go get your kid back. How's that sound?
Just, I mean, if you can get him back, that's great, but I don't even know where he is.
Leave that to the professionals.
I mean, how do I know
And
I can
yes, I-
trust you?
Well, I mean, if you can't trust us, we'd probably just put a bullet in your head and walk away.
How do I know you're not going to get my son killed?
Well, we're not going to go out of our way to get your son killed. We're going to go out of your way to not get your son killed.
So much confidence.
No, Resnick. I know, right? Well, Resnick, I think you should be worried more about this Resnick guy than us.
Well, I mean, he's usually full of the drug. I mean, he's been pumping it into his system for I don't know how long.
Well, he did run off at an extreme high rate of speed.
Well, that's what the drug does. It boosts your speed, it boosts your strength, your pain tolerance.
Now, listen, like I said, several of my number one fans have overdosed, and they died pretty bad. I mean, how come this isn't happening to him, especially is with the amount that he's taken?
I don't know. He must have manufactured it differently, and he's trying to recreate what he did to himself through us.
Huh.
Somehow,
Is there an antidote for it?
no.
So this is you're basically involved in his field experiment.
Yes. He brought it to us. We told him this was a bad thing, that it was failed in the military. Next thing I know, he has my son hostage, and he said that I better push it through for the corporate board, and I had to do what he said.
So how long is he planning on keeping your son? Forever?
I mean, he's had him for the past 4 weeks now.
And have you not contacted the police?
And she just kind of laughs. She says, the police are useless, man.
See, I look at her. See? She agrees.
Would you call the police if someone in your family was kidnapped? Probably not.
Of course not. I agree with you about the cops. But luckily for you, we're not the cops.
Well, we're going to need all the dirt you can give us on Mr. Resnick.
Well, I mean, he usually contacts me. If you look at my phone, it's in my pocket. She kind of leans her head to the side to show you.
Oh, I say, don't worry. I already have all your information. What should I look for?
She said there's a contact in there that says Victor. That's his phone number that he contacts me on all the time.
I'm gonna look at the number. Does it look like a normal number? Does it look like some sort of like a routing number?
The number does look like a weird number because if you look at, say, today's modern numbers, and it'll have a normal area code, but it'll be like 01 something or 02 something, which usually means it's a routing number or a robot. What do they call those?
Robo caller type deals.
Yeah, it's like a spoof phone. That's what.
Mhm.
Automatic dialer.
Yeah, it looks like a spoof number to you.
And I kind of look at the other two. I said, look, yeah, this guy's using a cell phone. All right, but here's the thing: in order to use a cell phone, you need a cell phone tower, right?
Yes.
Unless you have a satellite phone.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he's using maybe a burner phone, whatever. More than likely, it's probably a burner phone, but that doesn't matter. He still has to send the signal. That means that we can triangulate the signal with the cell towers.
Okay.
Once we do that, that might put us on the right track, and then the next time he uses the phone, we can basically trace where the call is coming from through the cell phone towers. But that would mean that I need to, of course, hack the cell phone towers.
Well, we definitely need to hack the communications array and figure out, where every cell tower is, so you can go to each one and hack it into it personally.
I don't think they're all connected. No, I'm pretty. They should be all connected.
Yeah.
Well, it also depends on what company uses too, because each company has a different cell tower.
Yeah, but in order for phones to work, I mean, all cell towers have to be kind of available for the.
It's just a matter of the one cell tower that's connected to her phone at the time. That's really all you need.
Yeah. So here's what we need to do. We need to get this guy to call, or we need to get him to answer. And I look at her and I say, first of all, I'm gonna look around for where's the nearest place I could actually hack into a cell phone tower?
I mean, you could set up right there and just break into the system, the matrix, so to speak, and make your way to the nearest cell tower.
Okay. So
Do we want to do this here?
No, we don't, because
we better move. I'll say, if we untie you, will you cooperate with us?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get a sense that she is telling the truth?
She seems like she's telling the truth. You don't have to roll for it. It seems like she is pretty confident about trying to get out of the situation. Maybe she finally sees her out. So
there we go. All right. So we'll keep our masks on because we can only trust her so far. But let's untie her. And I say, hey guys, do you one of you two have any type of safe house that we can go to?
Man, my house is pretty much publicly known, so I wouldn't suggest my place.
I have where I live, but I also have a little kind of what I guess we'd call a bolt hole place to go hide if shit goes wrong. We could, it's not in a great place, but it's.
Does it have access?
I mean, it's basically just kind of a street level hidey hole kind of hideout. But yeah, we could take them there and do our business there.
No,
we don't.
It has no access like you're looking for now.
Oh.
No, it's just a whole wall hideout thing you got.
Does Smokey Joe have his phone on him?
Yeah, Smokey Joe does have his phone on him.
Hey, try to hack this guy's phone because there's a bunch of contacts you need to look for.
There we go. All right, so I'll go ahead and do the same thing on his phone that I did to hers.
His phone does not have any thumbprint or any security measures in it, but it does have a pass code that needs to be punched in.
All right, is there any way that I can hack the code, or do I need to get him to do it?
You can. So basically, you could take out your deck, plug the phone into it, and try to hack into it. Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. All right. I don't want to use all my drama points in this, so I'll just. All right. 15.
All right, you put it in there, and it just says access denied.
Access denied?
Yeah.
Wow. I slap him awake.
What?
What's your code?
Your mama.
I put the gun barrel to his head. What's your code?
He leans into it and then he spits on you.
I cock the gun. Then I pointed at his dick. What's the code?
I ain't telling you shit.
Can I make some sort of intimidation or anything?
No, hold on. I got something for you.
Oh yeah.
He
give him the needle.
Goes behind Smokey Joe, rubs down his arm with an alcohol swab.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna loosen you up, dude. Don't worry. He injects him in his arm
from behind.
From behind.
What are you doing with him?
I gave him a sodium pentothal.
Oof. Okay. You give it to him, and he's just like, "Whoa."
You gonna start feeling real good, dude.
He seems to be kind of like in a little bit of a daze.
I say, what's the code, friend?
He's like 55215.
Thank you.
Sure.
And I
you look familiar, man. I still have my mask on.
I
know, but he's like, you look familiar, man. I recognize those ears and that voice. Where have I heard you?
In your dreams.
Don't tell anyone about that. That's between me and you.
How do you know?
How'd you know about my dreams, man?
Yeah, I just have that effect on people.
The phone unlocks.
So so I look through his phone.
You see basically some people's names. The only name that really stands out to you is, and the other guys will know, it's Razor Malone, who's the leader of the Black Serpents. The rest of them you assume are probably other like biker members or something like that.
You might want to download that information, put it on your phone, man.
Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah, we want that. Yeah.
All right. And I look at the guy and say, "Hey, can you think of any reason why we should keep you alive?"
Because I'm a good man. I'm a good man. And I have kids and I support them really well. And
I look through his phone. Does he have any pictures of his kids?
No. not at all.
You little fuck.
Hold on. Hey, do you know? You had some information about what your fellow Black Shepherd guys are doing, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, Razor tells me some stuff sometimes, man.
Oh yeah. So we could totally help you out by if you give us this details, right? And he starts recording. Why don't you go ahead and give me those details?
What do you want, man?
Oh, what's he doing with all these drugs?
We're distributing them, man. We're making money. Hand
Making
over. He
money.
tries to move his arms just to show you hand over fist, but he can't.
I get you, man. Hey, so what other things? Who are you selling it to?
Anyone, man. Kids, grandmas, uncles. Whoever wants it,
Where-
man.
About to say Smith hands. Hello.
So you're the main distributor now, or what?
No, man. I just bring the drugs, and I bring it back to the gang, and we distribute it amongst the fellows to sell it to the other gangs, and that's how it works, man. Just like meth.
What other things you selling, man?
Just this, man. We're just selling this. I was here to talk to that Victor dude about making a big deal with them, and the 10,000 on the table there was just a down payment on just another small supply to see if he can trust us. We were gonna make millions, man. Millions. I'm telling you, millions.
Man.
No more meth, no more cocaine, just this good old veil, man. People love it.
And where are you usually storing all this stuff, man?
In our warehouse.
Oh, I forgot. Where's that at?
He tells you an address downtown.
Yeah.
I write it down.
Okay.
And what kind of place is this anyway? I forgot. Because we gotta meet there, right?
What? What do you mean, man?
We gotta meet there. It's a warehouse. It's a
Oh,
house.
it's our clubhouse, man. It's our biker clubhouse, man. It's where we go, man. And we hang out, and we bang whores and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, man. That's totally the life.
It is, man.
Hey.
It is.
Who's this Victor Resnick I keep hearing about?
He's the dude, man. He's the dude.
Oh
Actually,
man.
no, that's the dude. That's Dr. Dude.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you just gave your name away, but who doesn't matter.
Oh my god. I can't believe I did that.
He's just like, man, I could really use a smoke. Can I have my hands untied so I can have a smoke?
Oh no. I mean, we'll get you some smokes later on. But hey, where can we get a hold of Victor Resnick? Does he call you, or do we have to call him?
No, man, I don't call him. I usually use the doc over there. She contacts me.
Oh, okay. Hey, why does she contact you?
For the drugs.
Oh, okay. What about her kid?
I don't know anything about her kid. She has kids?
Cool. I thought she said something about that. I might have been mistaken.
Well, I don't know nothing about nothing.
So how do you keep the cops away, man?
We pay them.
Oh, that's so smart, dude. Who do you pay off?
Oh, we got a lot of people. We got the chief, man, the sheriff, and we got this little number named Maya.
Oh, Maya's in on it?
Oh my God, she's so hot, man.
Oh, I know, right?
She comes down to the clubhouse, and man, we run a train on her.
What?
Jeez. Oh man, yeah, that's right, dude. We had a fun time with that.
No, you weren't there, man. What are you talking about?
No, dude, I was in the back. You didn't notice me.
Yeah, he was the caboose.
I mean, I guess I don't really remember.
I was the
you
final
there,
bump.
man. I don't remember you
no.
as the final bump.
Dude, you were so having fun, man. You don't remember much.
I would remember you. You're not one of the gang, man. You're just some doctor dude.
Yeah, something like that. So, you guys got any other questions for him?
Yeah, back to question one. Why are we keeping him alive?
Because he's a man. You don't want to,
I'm Smokey Joe
don't-
Thompson, man.
Right.
You're about to be smoked, Joe Thompson.
Aw, man, this point of year guy's killing my buzz.
We need to get out of here anyway. I think I hear sirens.
There's
Hey,
no
we'll be back.
sirens. There's no sirens.
What?
I thought somebody called 911. I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
Nope. I never called the cops. I just called Maya.
Oh.
Maya don't answer. Well, now I know why Maya don't answer.
Well, hey,
So,
you stay here.
we might
We'll
as
get
well.
you some smokes, and we'll be right back.
Yeah,
Oh
let's
man,
do
can you
that.
just untie me? Because this hurts.
No, it's okay. It's cool. We'll be right back.
Fine. Suck.
I like take him over to the side. It's like, are we really gonna leave him alive like this? The moment he gets away, and I look at Dr. Dude. I said, look, man, I am so fucking sorry about that. He just set up a joke, and I just had to jump on it.
I mean, not only are you getting me in danger, dude, but you're also getting a lot of my people who I'm trying to help out in trouble. So you really need to chill out on that shit, man. And I know why you told him, because you want to give him a chance to knock him off. But, I can't do it, dude.
So what do you want to do? Do you got anything in your medical bag to, I don't know, make him forget?
I was just going to suggest that.
Well, if my medical doctor serves me right, if one sharp blow to this part of the head, we'll make him, we'll give him a nice concussion. He might not remember anything.
He might not also wake up either.
So
we're gonna Batman him? Say, well, we didn't actually kill him. We just put him in the hospital.
You go ahead and hit him. I'll call 911. If they get here in time, it'll be saved.
Well, we gotta make sure we get the money and the drugs out of here. We can dump the drugs down the toilet.
Well, I wouldn't suggest that. We gotta find an antidote for this, man.
Yeah, I mean, you could just smash.
I didn't mean all the
bottles.
drugs.
You could just smash them.
Oh, that's.
We'll take some, and we'll
We
get
have
the girl, take the money, and go.
Yeah. Hey, why
We
don't
can
you
always
guys
smash them
take?
later.
Well, here's the thing. Why don't you guys take Dr. Kane out, because she probably doesn't want to. He probably don't want her to see this, and I'll knock him out.
No, let Stonehands do it. He's the more professional with his hands. You go and take the lady to the car.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that, and we'll take the guns and we'll get rid of the guns too.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually. Do you mind? I say, Dr. Dude. You mind if I see your keys? I'll pull the car around back, so we don't have to carry everything so far.
Sure thing, man. Here you go.
All right. Then I go get the car, drive it up right to the back door, so we can just like throw
All right.
everything into the car.
So you're going to get the car, and Geoff, what are you doing while he's going to get the car? It's gonna take him a few minutes to bring the car over. So
Stonehand's gonna knock him out. So he's gonna call. He's gonna use what's his name's number? Not Stonehands. Smokey Joe's phone, and call emergency services to come get them.
So you're dialing, essentially 911.
Yeah. Hey, I think there's a bunch of dudes who just got knocked out. I think that I seen them with their with a black serpent on their vest. Yeah, and like there was something going on. I think they got in a bad accident or something because they're all knocked out.
All right, well, can you give us the address? We'll send a bus over right away.
He gives him the address and say, hey, you also want to send some cops or someone.
And your name?
My name is Smokey Joe.
Smokey Joe Tom.
Okay, Smokey Joe, we'll have someone right away. Please stay on the phone while we get the emergency services there right away.
Sure thing. Does Stonehand knock him out while he's calling?
Yep.
All right, I'll stay on the phone, and he just puts the phone on the table in front of Smokey Joe and leaves.
Go ahead and give me a roll, Rick, to see how well you do with knocking him out and not killing him by accident.
What do I need to roll then?
That would be getting, let's see, your
getting medieval and dexterity.
Yeah.
That'll be if he's trying to knock him off, you'd be using kung fu with his hands.
Yeah, if it's just your hands in kung fu, but if you're using like a club or something, you're getting medieval.
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay, you have to use occultism to knock him out.
Yes.
16 is 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, so you hit him upside the back of the head with your fist, and he goes crumbling and down on the chair.
Judo chop.
He's breathing, and he seems to be knocked out.
Okay.
All right, and we'll.
Meanwhile, the 4 of the guys are awake watching us do these things.
Yep. And you see Smoothie's outside with the car. He pulls up, gets a dock in the car.
Yeah. By the way, Dr. Dude, not to be all meta over here, but I do have a 3 in driving if you want me to be the driver.
That's all good with me, man.
All right. So I'll get behind the driver's seat.
Okay.
Or the wheel.
All right. Grab the money, smash the drugs, except for what Doc's taken for samples. And
how many
I guess we'll
vials
get
were
out of
there
here.
altogether?
We'll say 20.
He takes, what would be a good sample size? 5?
I was
Actually,
thinking 5.
I mean, yeah, I mean, even 1 would be a sample size, so.
So 5, just for medical sakes. You might want to leave some for evidence for the cops.
How do you take this drug? Is this pure injection, or is it like snorting, or what is it?
It's an
Smoking?
An injection.
Hmm.
I would say it's liquid, so injection probably. Or orally.
All
All right.
All right. The question is, where are we driving? Because I don't think we've established that yet. I look over at Dr. K, and I say, I mean, come on, you're rich. Don't you have some places, some little vacation hidey hole around the city or something we can go to?
Anyone?
No, I'm talking to Dr. K.
He's asking
I'm
Dr.
talking to
K.
Dr. Yeah, I'm talking to Dr. Kane.
Oh,
I
okay,
was
you're
like,
talking with Dr. Jude. I'm sorry. She's like, I mean, no, I don't really have any place to go at the moment.
well, you don't have an apartment? What are you, homeless?
I mean, I have my own place. We can go there if you want, sure. She
I
gives
mean, there
she
ain't no
gives you
surprises for us.
She gives you directions how to get there.
Okay. And you got a whole setup there, I assume.
A whole what?
Like a setup, a computer setup.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we have a terminal set up there. Yeah, sure.
All right. Now listen, if anybody asks who we are, we're carpet cleaners.
Okay. As you guys are driving away, leaving the parking lot, give me perception checks, please.
14.
I also got a 14, so 3 for me.
Just a second. I got an 8.
All right.
I rolled a 1.
Smoothie, you notice that when you're looking through the I heard an echo. When you're looking through the rearview mirror, you notice that there's a guy going to the door that you guys just left. The office door on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like that. He's got a mustache and a pair of sunglasses on and a suit. Older gentleman.
Is that the guy we saw in the...
You don't notice him, Rick, so
Damn it.
only he does, because he's looking through the
I
rearview
say,
mirror.
I look at who's sitting next to me, Stonehands or Dr. Dude.
I would
Oh,
guess
Doctor, dude.
Stone.
Okay, okay. I just say, everyone check your 6.
Dr. Dude looks at his watch.
No,
no,
6
it's like
behind
4
you.
o'clock.
No.
All right, well, Rick,
I look-
you look. Dr. Dude's busy looking at his wristwatch. You see that guy, that elderly, well, I shouldn't say elderly, just older guy who was following you before he goes inside the office building.
I'm gonna get out and see him. I'm gonna go talk to the guy.
So as
We're
he's
driving.
driving, you just dive out the door.
Well, how fast is he going?
I mean, he's probably going at normal speed, 20, 25 miles an hour or something.
Yeah, we're happy
Stop.
to be Okay.
Stop. I'm
That's
gonna
good.
hop out.
Whoa, you know that guy?
Saw him by Smokey Joe's house snooping. I want to find out what he's doing, who he is, what he's doing.
All right, man. We'll stay here. I'll keep it in idle, man. Hurry up.
Well, all right. I'm gonna hop out and see if I can go intercept that guy.
All right. Well, you run back to the office building. It's across the parking lot because you were just about to leave the parking lot. And you open the door up and you walk up. You don't see him in there, but you do hear him talking as you get closer to the office that you guys were just in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna drive back around. So I'm close to the door, so he can dive back in if he has to.
Gotcha.
Is the key still in the car?
Yeah. Well, yeah. We're still driving.
No, I'm talking about the other car. The other guy's car.
You don't know where his car is.
I thought you said he got out of his car, or he just went back in there.
Nobody's
No,
got
we saw him go in there.
He went inside
Do
the
we
building.
see his? We saw his car before. Do we see his car? Does Dr. Do see his car now?
No, you do not.
He must have parked somewhere safe then.
Yeah, you can hear Rick. You can hear him talking through the door. He's just like, yeah, they were here. Yep. Mm-hmm. Looks like they got Joe and they got the woman. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha. Understood. And you hear.
I have my gun out.
Silence. You just hear silence.
He doesn't come back out.
Nope.
Fade to black.
All right, I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna see if I can catch him going out the back. I'm gonna go back into the room and.
Well, you can either go into the office or the bathrooms. You were by the office door.
I'm gonna go in the. I heard him talking in the office, right?
You heard him talking in the office you guys were just in.
No, I'm going in there then.
You open up the door and you can see him leaving through the front door.
All right, I'm going after him.
I mean,
See if I can catch him.
he's not rushing or anything. He's closing the door behind him. You could easily just kind of like jog over to the door and grab it before he closes it.
All right, I'll do that.
He turns around all kind of startled. He's like, "Oh, stone hands."
Yeah, who might you be?
He says to him, "Well, you have your gun out," so he doesn't really. He has his hands up. I assume you still have your gun out, right? Because you said you had it out.
Yeah. Yep.
He goes, FBI.
BI, huh?
Federal booty inspector.
Yes, I'm a booby inspector. Can I grab your? No. He says, if you allow me, I can go in my front pocket here and show you my credentials.
I will let him do that with his left hand.
Okay, he uses his left hand to go
Carefully
inside
and
the
slowly.
right inside of his pocket. He pulls it out. He flips open the badge. You see, Federal Bureau of Investigations, Agent Stone.
Does it look legit?
Yeah, it looks legit.
Okay. So you're didn't realize you were a Fed.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to know, but since you
Correct, right.
caught up with
all right,
me,
well,
I'm investigating the veil on the streets, and I was wondering what you were doing in Smokey Joe's apartment, and I've been following you since I've seen you there.
we were hired to find out where this drug is being distributed from and possibly where it's being manufactured.
And what have you found out?
Maybe we should take a ride.
He just kind of like cocks an eyebrow.
Not like that. I'll
like you want to take him
lower my
out or
gun.
something?
No. I'll lower my gun. I got some information for you, but I don't know who we can trust in this town because, according to Smokey Joe, got the chief and the sheriff paid off. Oh, now it's an echo. How the hell did that happen?
Just keep going. It's fine.
He's got somebody I thought was a bit of a friend of mine at veteran cop Maya Fernandez.
Maria Maya Hernandez, yeah.
Yeah. Got her in their pocket, apparently. And this Victor Resnick fellow, who was here but escaped, has Dr. Olivia Kane's son holding him hostage so that she'll manufacture the drug at Artemis.
So I guess you're up to speed then.
Yeah.
There's more to tell you, but we'll have to meet up at a certain time. I'm busy following a lead, and he hands you a card.
All right.
He says, give me a call tomorrow, and we'll meet up, and I'll bring some information to share with you. I could use your services.
All right.
And, tell your buddies we'd like to speak to them as well, especially Smoothy. He's on the underground, and we know he has contacts.
All right, I think I can do that.
Well,
Pleasure making your acquaintance, and
he leaves.
Be
He
in
closes
contact.
He closes the door behind him and leaves. Like he said,
All
he
right,
greets
I
you
go up.
goodbye and he leaves. He's not like he didn't count you, just turned around and walked away.
I'll miss you, Stonehands.
Gives him a big smooch.
He doesn't have a pillow, does he?
No, he doesn't have a pillow.
Okay,
It
good.
smells like strawberries.
So can I offer you a warm bed? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
All right, what are you gonna do?
All right,
Rick?
I'll
You're just
head-
standing there in the middle.
we got everything we wanted. I'll get out of there before the emergency services shows up.
You hear sirens as you get outside.
All right, to the car, and we'll go.
Matt, you
Oh,
go.
that's
Make it away.
I'll show them the card. And I'm like, that's Agent Stone of the FBI, and
Damn,
pretty
those
much.
booby inspectors are everywhere, man.
Aren't they?
And he wants to
Inspector Boobies.
talk to all of us.
Dude, I don't got any boobies, man. What does he want to talk to me for?
He says he has some street connection that he might be able to use in solving this, where this shit's coming from, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
All right. All right. On a serious note, man. On a serious note, once the feds get involved, how deep are we in this?
Yeah, that's what I want to know too. But they're already involved, and they know, they know they know who we are, and they know pretty much, yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, let's one thing at a time. Hey, you know what? If we can maybe get some leads on this Resnick guy, maybe we can use that as a bargaining chip with the FBI.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So you got some hacking to do.
There we go. All right. So we'll drive to the Doc's house or apartment of whatever she lives in.
Yeah, you head down to the area she lives in. It's kind of like a richy area, obviously, because she's a CEO of a company, and she lives in an apartment complex, like an apartment building complex. She lives up on the top floor, and to get into her apartment, you see there's a she has to do a touchpad and an eye retina scan.
Mm-hmm.
It's well guarded.
There you go. Obviously, I get out of my crappy clothes and I get back into my more respectable gangsta outfit.
Well, you might want to wash those first, dude, before you just throw them back in there, because you don't want to spread anything.
Man, what are you talking about? Spread anything, man? I'm clean as a whistle.
It's not. I forgot the word. It's not hygienic.
It's not hygienic.
You were gonna give those clothes to what Goodwill or something, man. If anything, I blessed them with my flesh.
But I wash them first before I donate them, man.
All right. I look over it. I say, hey, Doc, you got a washer and dryer up there?
No, I don't. I live in this right there. I had to go to a laundromat.
Well, she might have her clothes sent out every week.
Yeah, we do have one. It's in. And she points to where it is in the apartment area.
All right. I'll stuff the clothes in a little bag or something, and carry them up with us.
Okay. You noticed when you came inside the building. Well, you didn't change it. You changed when you went upstairs, right? Or did you change downstairs?
No, I think because I don't want
porch.
Because I think especially with a respectable place like this, it would be more jarring if they saw some like homeless looking dude come in versus a guy that's all dressed to the nines.
That's what I thought. Okay, so when you're going inside the office building, you notice 2 to 3 girls looking at you.
I give them a smile, give them a wink,
and they're like, "Oh my god!" And they come running over. "Aren't you Smoothy Rhymes?"
Yeah, that's right, girls.
And they pull out like this little, I want to say like the equivalent of what a CD would be in the future. And like, "Can I have your autograph?" They give you a pen.
Sure. And I go ahead and give them a little flourish with my pen skills.
Okay. And you're like, oh my god, we met to. They want to take a selfie and everything like that with you. Do you stop and do all these things? I'm assuming.
Well, no. What I do is I kind of give Dr. Dude the dirty clothes. I said, "I'll be busy for a minute."
Okay, man.
Yeah. One of my drawbacks is I'm a show off, and I have to like I'm a total show off. So I gotta do this.
Yeah.
So I sit there and I'm taking selfies with them and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. And then after that, maybe about 10-15 minutes, you talk to them. You placate the fans just to make sure your rep is still good. Usual stuff.
Oh, there you go.
And you head upstairs.
All right. Hey, girls, remember my new album's coming out in a few months. Save your lunch money.
Well, they're not in high school. They're just girls.
Jeez. That's what I like about high schoolers.
You say, you know what I like about high school girls? No matter how old I get, they always stay the same age.
And on that note, we are heading out for the night. Good night, everybody.